Something ventured. This might seem like a really simple concept, but the reality is, if you want to create change or if you want something to happen, you need to initiate it. You need to start it. And the great thing for us as humans is that we're actually quite capable of starting groundbreaking change. And the reality is, it's part of our culture.
Software is becoming a commodity, and the differentiator is creativity. And to think if that's something that's never going to go away, then we're all being naive. So I think there will always definitely be a role for creative agencies and creative directors at brands.
You know, what I find really intriguing is like ultimately you're building a piece of IP, almost like an asset. Can you talk to that a little bit more? Like, what's sort of the long tail view on these type of properties?
Yeah, ideally we continue to run, the global events. For us it's not about the revenue that we get from the tickets, but it can create, a platform for us for further branded content sponsorships, just evolving the platform and ultimately becoming, a go-to event that people desire and can't wait for it to show up.
So Gemma told us, when she wanted to take the marketing society global, right? People had this idea to go to India, and it was tricky. But then someone said, there's someone interested in Hong Kong. And perhaps people said, Hong Kong, I mean, it's small, right? But she went there, right? And she launched successfully. And then it was Singapore, and then it was Dubai. And you know what's happening now? People are knocking at her door from all these places, right? So sometimes as a marketer, your job is to start the dance, right? To get up first, and that's bold, right? It's a bold thing you got to do. And here's the last thing, and then I close. You got to be bold enough and brave enough to inspire people.
There is so much technology out there, search, social, mobile, chat, whatever the case may be, in addition to TV, radio, print, all those other activities. We actually start to step back and think about it as a wide creative canvas on which to paint our brand masterpiece. So what we have to do is we have to really identify how do consumers engage with every single platform, and then what is the creative experience that we need to give them so they can engage with our brands.
And you've got all these new technologies. You have to keep innovating and innovating and innovating. And our mission is to innovate the way that brands are built, which is great because it never ends. It's not about being the best it never ends. It's always about innovating and jumping off that innovation curve. And the other thing that I should mention in that, and we've thought about this quite long and hard very recently, is in this world we think brands are going to be more important, not less important. We think the ability of brands to create that emotional connection is more important.
We kind of looked at authenticity as being kind of the foundation of this, not like a pillar or an aspect of it, right? And so the way that this was developed, I think that because this message was developed that way, it intrinsically is going to be able to connect with them on a deeper level versus us trying to do something specifically different to have to then over the top kind of try to make sure that we break through the clutter. I just think the message itself and the campaign and how it's built will connect with them on a deeper level.
Absolutely.